So good to see you, my zigzags and zugs. This is Zivian Starbells the Zebra here. Thank you for coming. I'm celebrating the Dominus Collection being out and all of my favorite Metroidvanias being available on a modern console and without the need for a stylus. I mean, granted, you can use the touchscreen if you like. It isn't hard to touch things that they didn't create button prompts for, but still, it works. Most important thing we need to discover right now is that we have two shops. Okay. Oh, hi, Soma. So, you said you're gonna act as Julius's contact here? Well, there was no one living here, so I thought it would be okay. That rough-looking man right across from me, what was his name again? Hammer? Yeah, that's it. Is that really on his driver's license, Hammer? What is he doing here? Well, he came to help me. Honestly, you didn't ask him to come, did you, Soma? Oh no. Yoko's going all mom mode on us. Of course I didn't. I'm sure you wouldn't. It's way too dangerous for him to be here. Could you tell him to leave, Soma? I told him already, he won't budge. Besides, it's hopeless now. Especially after somebody came here who wasn't supposed to show up. What was that? Well, if he wouldn't listen to you, I suppose it is hopeless. By the way, I gained a new ability. Oh yeah, they implied she had magic in Aria of Sorrow. We never actually saw her do any of it on screen, so it was kind of a pointless lore bit. However, in this game, instead of being a shop that sells items, she's a shop that... You know how the power of dominance allows you to control the souls of monsters, right? Well, yeah. Well, I thought I could use some magic to draw the monster's souls out and use them. You mean, release the souls? Well, something like that, of course. I would need your cooperation, Soma. And it's not something that's easy to do. So, how do you plan to use the freed souls? I can fuse the freed souls with a weapon, thus creating a new weapon! The souls you use will be lost, though. Can you even do that? Well, that's rather rude of you to ask. Didn't you know I'm a famous magician? Well, yeah, but I didn't see you do any magic last time. I may not look the part, but I am considered an exceptional spellcaster. Go ask Hermione Granger. Tell me if you need something. Oh, also with my magical abilities, I may be able to reduce the number of souls. I'm not sure if you'll need that, but, you know, just keep it in mind. So, may I help you with anything today? So yeah, we can release souls. I honestly have no idea what the purpose of that is. I'm gonna have to go look it up. But we can use weapon synthesis to take our souls and turn our weapons into better weapons. So for instance, because we have a Warg soul, we can fuse it with the Claymore. I mean, it means we won't be able to use the Warg soul anymore. But we get a Falchion. I don't know if that's better than my mace, though. Well, yeah, it is better than my mace, so... I guess that's what we're doing now. Unfortunately, though, a lot of the souls they want you to gather tend to be on the rare side, like Great Armor. We're not going to see that for a while, and... yeah, it's not a common soul. I mean, granted, most of the souls aren't really that common. So yeah, we have her that can do weapon synthesis, and some of them you can buy with money from Hammer's shop, but let's be honest here, you're going to need that money to buy more potions. Hey, welcome, what do you think? Not a bad shop, eh? Of all the weirdest places to set up a shop. Hey, I'll tell you what, it's nice to be here and spare a few coins to help an old friend, but, Yoko's in the area. I saw her earlier. She must have come after me. No, that's not it. Why, you're so quick to put a man down, ain't you? She's here to investigate the cult, she said. Well, whatever the case, I can tell you I'm a lot more motivated now. Yeah. Didn't you come back me up? What was that? Oh, nothing. Say, have a look around and buy something already. Yeah, so... you are going to find some of these things in the wild. Not commonly, but they are something you can find. Yeah. Thankfully, we can buy a Castle Map 1, which will show us the first 2 areas, or large portions of them. He also sells us weapons, clothes, and accessories. I mean, granted, none of them give that much a boost. You're gonna find better stuff soon enough, so it's not really worth it. I mean, I would recommend getting the gym clothes. I mean, it is 1,000, but you found 1,000 lying on the ground, and all of the light fixtures give you coins, so it's not that big of a deal. They can also sell stuff, but... well, I mean, definitely gonna sell those. Also, the other thing you can do with weapon synthesis, if you have a bunch of spare stuff, is if you have the right weapons and souls, you can create stuff that you can sell for quick cash if you need it. But again, you're gonna find equipment in the wild, so it's not necessary for you to do this, but it is there if you want it, if you're getting more money than finding items. And again, most enemies not only are unwilling to give you the souls easily, they are also unwilling to give you items easily. Although I've got to say, this is one of the best things I've seen on the DS. Well, this isn't the DS, but this was in the original DS as well. You can see that the whole car moves when I move from one side to the other, which was pretty impressive as far as graphics are concerned. Yeah, but we're going to be moving on now. We've got a lot of cult members to deal with, including 2 very important people, who of course want us dead, because that's just everybody's MO in a Castlevania game. If they're not a necessary shop, they are out for blood. Thankfully, we can see what is obviously our way forward. Yeah, this sign says go that way, which means we're going to look elsewhere in order to complete our map. Oh yeah, and of course pick up a free potion. Yeah, unlike later games like the Bloodstained Eagle also made, we don't have a lot of chests to respawn for us. I'm mostly going to be using my melee combat because the souls are far and few between. I mean, hopefully there will come a point where I'm able to just sit down, collect a bunch of souls, and show you what all of them do, but it's gonna be a while, trust me. Also, some of the few items that increase your luck with that are... let's be honest, they're expensive on purpose. Oh yeah. By the way, you need to remember where these mirrors are. Thankfully though, we got another bullet type soul. Summons up. I mean, granted, I don't think it's gonna be that much better than throwing the skeleton's bones at people. By the way, where exactly is he getting all of these bones? I mean, they've gotta be from something, right? Is he just eating chicken? Where are all those bones coming from? Are they coming from random skeletons in the cemetery? Or are they coming from the random skeletons that are all around the castle? Where do these bones come from? Yeah, as you can see, we cannot do double jumping yet, which means we need to rely on flying armor. I mean, yes, there are nice Guardian-type souls you get as well, but for the vast part of the early stages of this game, you're just going to be relying on good old-fashioned flying armor to extend your jump just a little further. Unfortunately, it does mean it's harder for you to experiment with souls, which I think is one of the main... I wouldn't say gimmicks, but one of the main gameplay mechanics that makes this game unique is experimenting with all the souls, which is why it doesn't really make that much sense to me that they made them so rare that it feels like a grind to get any souls worth talking about. Thankfully, though, we found them out. In case you didn't see it earlier, where we are on the map is right under where we first found Julius. He got to jump the gap at the bridge, but now water is no longer a concern for us because we are now underneath the bridge. Unfortunately, though, we still can't jump that. We don't have the hops like Julius does. He is a hopping master. You must have those Air Jordans. Unfortunately, there is other stuff that we can't jump to there, but we need flight or super jump. And we ain't getting either of those for quite a while yet. Also, this is one of the things that's a touchscreen thing, so we'll get back to it. This is our next enemy we have to deal with, ghosts. I think in other games they're weak to magic attacks, but in this game, I pretty much can kill them with any weapon, so it's not that big of a deal. Also, even though I haven't had any problems with this, people always report problems with Switch ports, so I would just save regularly whenever you find a save point. Especially if you've gotten a rare soul. Now we've got another enemy here, the Bomber Armor. He gets to throw bombs, and if we ever get his soul, we'll be able to throw the bombs. Also, we've got a Blunt Sword, which is a katana-type weapon. I can't remember if it's any good. It's not even better than a spear. Wait, does this count as bludgeoning damage? Unfortunately, we got an axe armor here, and well, that's no good. I'm gonna have to see if I have the weapon synthesis to get a good weapon out of that, because right now, I'm not really feeling it. I do tend to go very, what's the word? Warrior type rather than magician type in these games. I mean, granted, there are some magic souls that I definitely recommend. Definitely, if you want to make the first boss easier, I would recommend grinding that axe armor just outside of the boss. You know, in between save point and meeting Yoko. Definitely grind that guy if you're going to have an easier time with him. Oh, also don't try and backdash when you're crouching, it doesn't work. The backdash is a very useful thing if you want to get yourself out of a sticky lip situation. I mean, it's not 100% effective. Some things have a much wider reach than your backdash. I can't remember if this game you have anything that increases your backdash at any point, but regardless, the backdash is definitely a useful thing if you want to make your life easier. Granted, I normally just rely on hitting them hard enough that I don't have to rely on backdashing at the right micro-instinct. Ooh, a scarf. Oh yeah, I have a scarf and a cape. Ooh, but the scarf does give me a plus to Constitution, which should increase my health if I remember correctly. My health. Okay, what does Constitution do in this game? Alright. Yeah, unfortunately it's hard for me to show off all of the stuff you can get because it's very much dependent on luck what you get and what you don't get. Oh. Sorry, I was watching Tail. I wasn't watching Tail. Thankfully, though, I got a sword. I also have an infinite army of zombies. They will damage them multiple times if they have bigger hitbox, so that can be pretty useful. I mean, I don't find the summons that useful in this game personally, but you do get better things to summon later on. Also, you can hit things through the floors/ceiling. But yeah, I find just throwing bones and like much more effective than summoning enemies. However, again, with bigger enemies like Manticore, you summon a guy, then they're going to take a lot of damage. Yeah, the other thing to know about souls is that the more you collect, the more powerful they can be, depending on their type. Also, we just found our first warp point, which is one of the things that makes these Metroidvanias much, much easier. And thankfully, this first warp point allows us to open up that bit of the map that we weren't able to access before. So now we have our warp point back to the village to make going to the shop to get more potions a much easier task than before. I do love his pose when using the warp ring, though. He looks like he's trying to do a Super Saiyan kind of thing. You know, the traditional... I'm only at half power. I've got to summon the rest of my power. Just stand there while I scream and yell for a bit. We do get a pretty great cutscene in here where we get to see Soma pull out that pose. It's pretty nice to find multiple uses for it. But yeah, because we still don't have good armor, everything hits us like a truck, so make sure you have your slides and your backdashes ready to go, because everybody's absolutely going to kick your face in here. It is kind of weird. You nominate their souls, but before that point, they're just like, yeah, you're some weirdo that has a cool coat, but besides that, we don't care. You're a human. We gotta kill you. It is weird, though, that Soma dominate their souls, but none of these monsters ever think, oh no, that's the future Lord of Darkness. Maybe I shouldn't tick him off. Is it just me, or does that just seem like a bad idea? Oh yeah, future Lord of Darkness. Let's try killing him. Oh wait, they do explain why they want us dead. Oh, sorry, we're still reaching a cutscene. I swear they're going to explain it. Don't worry, it's a good explanation. Now, just make sure you don't backdash out of the room, because if you go out of the room, it doesn't save that you've hit them before. And summoning these, because of hitting you so hard, can hit you right out of the room, which means you won't get credit for killing them, because you still need to hit them again. Multiple times. Yeah, we still got 2 more things we can't do. Also, we've got this enemy, the Student Witch, who turns into a cat when defeated, which is adorable, but also kind of weird. Also, if these guys punch you, you are going to feel it in the morning. Forget feeling in the morning, you're going to feel it right now. Why is that even a phrase, feeling in the morning? Does it come from bar fights? Or are they just assuming you're so trash that you're not going to feel it now, you're going to feel it tomorrow? Once you've taken out all of the, not depressives, not sedatives. What's that other word? You know, yeah, no, it's not a stimulant. Is it harbitrant? Or am I thinking of the wrong word? Unfortunately, I do lack discussion topics just because these guys take so long to kill. Well, it's not that I don't have discussion topics, it's just that I want to discuss all the cool enemy souls you can get, but unfortunately, that's dependent on when the game decides that it wants to give me any. I'm a zebra. I have multiple color stripes because... oh, black and white is really boring to me personally. I said to myself, so why can't I just have multicolor stripes? Then you know, everybody claims you're trying to make a political statement, it's a phase, you're going to corrupt the children, and you find yourself needing to find a new place of residence. Yeah. Oh, this is really cool. He's called the Creature. He's based off of the classic imitation. He's based off of the classic image of the Frankenstein's monster made popular by Boris Karloff in that old 1930s movie. Yeah. One of the cool things about Armor though, is that he is affected by floors and ceilings, which means that if there's a standable platform right here, he's going to try and throw it at me, and it's going to land on the platform right here. Oh. Okay, I might be missing that. Also, you can hit it in midair, which is useful to know. I mean, it's not necessary, but it does make healing a lot easier. Or at least, with me wielding big, powerful weapons, it's a lot easier. Oh. Yeah. I also forgot to tell you, he's... our good friend Boris Karloff hits like trucks. So, yeah. If you don't have nice weapons and armor, you may want to just avoid him, generally. Thankfully, though, I think the creature has a good soul, but I can't remember off the top of my head. I'm gonna have to go look it up. Yeah, I think he has one of those useful things to do some good health boosts. Tarkov actually might be one of the ones that allows you to do some health regeneration. I mean, it's not very big. It's a passive +1 every second or so. It's not... oh, yeah. Yeah, no. Yep, just like that. Try to kill at me, and it lands on the platform. That can be a fun thing if you need a good place to grind bomber armor, because you need to get a soul, because, yeah, I mean, you get to throw bombs, who wouldn't want that? I mean, obviously anyone who has bad flashbacks of playing multiplayer of Bomberman with people that are way better than you at it. Huh? Oh no, celiac disease has friends. And they ain't here to share chocolates and friendship bracelets, I can tell you that for free. Ah, you've come just as I predicted. Celia Fortner. You're kidding, right? You told me this punk's Lord of Darkness? Judging matters merely on appearance, tisk, simpletons are so vexing. Alright, what do you call me, Dimitri? I merely state a fact. Dario, Dimitri. Settle down. Don't rip each other's throats out. I do not have the necessary medical equipment here. But you can do teleportation. Why would that matter? Okay. Yes, we're friends. We're friends now. Do excuse their behavior. Welcome to our house. Home to our church. You talk as if you were expecting me. I understand you will... Well... We know that... Oh, I am sorry. I did not see my script. You fear that you will impair innocence for who you are and can become. Is that not correct? Well, yeah. Oh. That was on purpose. I fell for your ruse. Okay. This is on me now. But why would you want to resurrect the Dark Lord? We do not desire the Dark Lord per se. Forgot to be perfectly good. There must be a being of perfect darkness. Yeah, but that has nothing to do with me. If the world does need a perfect dark being, one will emerge. Isn't that how it works? Perhaps that is so, and perhaps it is not. It is true, however, that the power of darkness steadily grows faint. I know Lord of Darkness must be enthroned without fail, and not a moment too soon. That doesn't mean, yeah. Alright. I've had enough already. Let's rip this punk apart here and now. Have patience. He will try to stop me using whatever means. There is no need for haste. What are you saying? Well, he is in our hands now. We can destroy him whenever we wish. Correct. This will also serve as a test for the both of you. Fine.
Wait a second, what test? Nobody told me there would be a test.
Are you incapable of thinking even a little? There is but one Dark Lord, but there are two candidates, you and I. Yeah, I know that. Then get this through your hollow skull. Whoever defeats this boy will be chosen as the Lord of Darkness.
Yeah, I get it now. Okay. This'll make it fun. Next time I see you, punk, I will burn you to ashes.
I shall depart also. There is no significance in my presence here at this time. So, those two are the Dark Lord's candidates, huh? Correct. They were both born at the same time as Dracula's demise. They are inheritors of Dracula's dark powers. You got the power of dominance, you got firepower, and the other guy... it doesn't matter. It's not important to the story or anything like that. That's no guarantee that they can become the Dark Lord. Oh dear. Methinks Soma is reading off of a script. Oh yes, it can. By shattering Dracula's sword. Now enough talking. If you wish to top me. Wait a minute, I misread that.
Oh look, lady, you're a cruel and sadistic cult leader. There is no way that's happening.
If you wish to stop me, I will be waiting for you at the top. You can even change my mind if you survive my traps. Yep, and, yeah, so, we ain't becoming the Dark Lord, so she found some other people who also have dark powers. And, once I die, she thinks she can get my soul to attach to one of them and make them the Dark Lord. Although, I think Suma's a bit prescient because he's saying, yeah, no, that's no guarantee that they're going to become the Dark Lord. I mean, yeah, they already have some magic powers. You kill me, that magic power is up for grabs, but at the same time, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to attach to one of those two. I still need to choose a better voice for some crews, though. Not sure quite who he fits. However, I do need to stop here. I've been recording for too long. Remember, the zebra loves you, and because the zebra believes in you, you can too. See you soon. Later, my zigzags and zogs.